Symbiosis is a function of nature that encourages the flourishing of all life on Earth, enabling each party to sustain its own life and continue the legacy of their species through a special form of interaction. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating world of symbiotic relationships and how they demonstrate God's kindness and wisdom in the natural world. Different species often depend on each other to survive, and symbiotic relationships are a special form of interaction that encourage the flourishing of all life on Earth. There are three main types of symbiotic relationships: mutualism, commensalism, and parasitism. Mutualism is when both species benefit from the relationship. Parasitism is a relationship where one species benefits at the expense of another. An example of parasitism is the relationship between ticks and mammals. Ticks feed on the blood of mammals, which can transmit disease and cause harm to the host. Commensalism is when one species benefits and the other is unaffected. An example of commensalism is the relationship between cattle egrets and grazing animals. Cattle egrets follow grazing animals like cows or buffalo and eat the insects that are disturbed by their movement. The grazing animals are unaffected by the presence of the egrets. Symbiotic relationships are long-term relationships between individuals or species. They demonstrate how different species can work together to survive and thrive, and how each species has a unique role to play in the ecosystem. One of the most well-known examples of mutualism is the relationship between bees and flowers. Bees collect nectar from flowers to make honey, and in the process, they pollinate those flowers, helping them to reproduce. This benefits both the bees and the flowers, since they both rely on each other for survival. Another example of mutualism is the relationship between clownfish and sea anemones. Clownfish live among the tentacles of sea anemones, which provide them with protection from predators. In return, the clownfish clean the anemones and provide them with food scraps. This relationship is so close that the clownfish can even change their color to match their color of the anemone, making them less visible to the predators. The relationship of a tick to a mammal is harmful to the host but it's beneficial to the tick since it provides them with a source of food. The last example of the grazing animals were unaffected by the egrets, but the egrets benefit from the easy source of food.